MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Get out of the gun is Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
Ready? Cougar 60-60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down.
Brings up second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Viking 18.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
19 Charger. Unlock line.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
60 vices. 60 vices. Let go.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboy. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. He's on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready? 19.
To the air, it's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
19 tight.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
70. Ready, go.
To the air once more is Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
18, run, 8, drop 50, drop 50.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
DeMarvion Overshown. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here comes Dark. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60. Hurt, hurt. Take go.
And he will take it in himself. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Turpin. Yeah. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Back. Panther 60, Panther 60. Jack,
In motion, Lamb. They'll run with Blue. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll drop this for Blue. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Cowboys.
Throwing again is Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a second down.
No lead. Go. Step two. Press all 80. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Go. Hiking 8 Warrior 70.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He's going to air this one out. That is hot! And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, 70 ring.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go, set.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. That one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulders for their position.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's a second and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Looking to throw. It's caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further. And they are set up with first and goal.
Giants first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
Cougar 19.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
The 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
And I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Go.
Throwing. Dart. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Here's Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A shotgun. It's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On 1st down, Dart. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Giants. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
Cowboys 7. Set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Complete to Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Auburn, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Let's go now.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. And the Cowboys
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is Dart. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself, and he's gonna be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
His kick is good.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one swung out to Blue. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
17 yards. Cowboys first down.
They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. To the air again. Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
First down.
On the play fake. Dak. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Again, Prescott to the air. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Prescott again. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On the play fake, here's Dart. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in this.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To the air on second down. And the Cowboys will have great field position right around midfield.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space, so when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Right there, hurt, down! 19, go!
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sidelines. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st down.
Now Prescott. He's got it inside the 5. And the Cowboys are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blue. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
3-yard loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
Here go 47. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide. Here we go. 47. What do you think? Everyone, kill. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide. What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Let's go. 79.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and inches.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now give up the middle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. Prescott on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
We're going to 53. 47. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. That's out wide to Warren. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Come on. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Okay, ready? Three.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcats. 60 Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Going to throw it here on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Prescott going for it all. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Let's go. 60, back to 60.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will